Train voyage, day 3. Ah, morning of a new day. I love it. It's so cool and brisk too. I love that. He's loving everything. He's just loving life. Okay, what can I do? I know I need to talk to 1 or 2 characters to advance the story, but I think I can also return some missing items. Have I done that already? Don't know if I did that or not. Is this where the penguin is? Sorry, it's actually been a while since I last played. Or is it that... Is everyone missing? Whoa, did you guys see that? There's something there. No, this isn't good. Okay. I can't remember if I returned those missing items or not. Maybe I did. Ah, well. It's not like this game is crazy hard. I think it's kind of interesting that everyone is missing from the train now. So, like, you can still buy stuff. Can you still buy stuff? No, you can't. Oh, dear. Alright, I will go to the front of the train. To the conductor's base. Base, chair, room, engine room. Ooh, what's that? Important things, mailbox SP. Oh, it's from Papatch. Oi, Mario! How's your stash? Took me a while to realize that he had, like, a British accent. Like, he has, like, an East London accent. And the first few times I played this, that never clicked with me, even though it's so blatantly obvious the way he's like, Oi, you! Papatch! Those P sounds, I don't know what they sound like against the mic. I know that certain letters you pronounce like P's and S's, and T's can be quite sharp on the mic if you put too much force into them. Neva's actually showing me a cool trick the other day about condensing the audio, so hopefully the audio will improve on each episode. I can't promise it's ever going to sound like amazing. I don't know how professionals do it. Like, we're not professionals, we're like complete amateurs, but like we're getting better bit by bit. There's one of them. Oh my god. So they were at the previous stop and it looks like, yeah, they've stowed away. What should I do? Well, the passengers are safe, but they're not there. I'll check on the passengers, but like... Ugh, they ain't there. Yeah, like I think if you look in all the windows, yeah, it's all like this. Oh dear. I'll see if I can go all the way to the back carriage again. Almost there. Is this ish? Yeah, here we go. Smorg, smorg, smorg. So these guys are called Smorg, and that's all they say. Alright. Hit him with the hammer. Alright, so there's... Aw, she's such a cute design. Alright, let's chase after them. Detective Mario. Alright, so they still have all the other passengers. Well, I think if I crank up Mario here. There we go. Drop down. Oh my god, there's so many of them. Holy shit. Come on, bub, get out of here. No, they're really pushing you back. Huh. You have to be quite aggressive with this, really. You're really shoving your way through. This is like walking through Grafton Street. I think that's one of my favorite things about games like GTA. To me, they're like get out of my way simulators. Like you just get to bust through crowds and crowds of people and just be that asshole. There's something very satisfying about doing that, just because, like, you can't do that in real life, or at least you're not meant to. You come across as a jerk. You have to kind of respect other people's space and directions, which I guess you gotta do that. But it's nice that in video games you could be that guy. Just you could be as obnoxious as you want. I know with games where you can roleplay a character, you know, like not like this where you're playing as Mario. I guess you're role-playing a character that has like different endings and different consequences to their actions. I love playing the asshole, just playing a complete knob, just because. Oh dear. I know. I just think it's very fun to kind of use video games as a form of escapism in any possible way you can. Alright, so this is the boss of this chapter. What chapter is this? Chapter 6, I think? And this is a fairly quick chapter, all things considered. And I like that the boss of this chapter is kind of done not exactly at the very end, but kind of towards the end, but it's not like... It's something you don't know what it is, like, you've no kind of... You've no beef with this guy. Well, you do now, but you didn't before. I am going to use the art attack ability. And this is a fun one, you get to draw around them. Okay, oh my god, I'm gonna have to do a big shape. The shape is kind of abstract. Nah, that didn't do much now. I think I'm actually gonna switch out the partner. I'm gonna switch to, yeah, I'll stick with Bobbery for now. Ow. Oh, that does quite a bit of damage. Okay. Ouch. Yeah, you have to be real careful in this one by the looks of it. Could easily mess this up. Let's see now. I'll do the multi-bounce. Did something. Okay. Alright, I'll do some time bombs. Alright, hopefully that does something. That should be a good investment. Okay. I'll just do the jump. No, that did nothing. Okay. Let's try the bomb. Nope. Maybe I need to destroy all the arms first, I think? That must be it. Alright. Dude, are you trying to throw a rock at me? Damn, X-Nuts. Okay. What else do I got here? Leave them for now. Let's do a jump. Okay, that did something. Nice. I am going to swap to Viv. I'll use her in the next turn. He doesn't have a turn because he doesn't have any... he's got tentacles, but they're in the ground, so I guess they don't work. Let's see what we got here now. Good stuff. Okay. This is quite a complicated design, actually, to be fair. Like, it's made up of so many individual parts. Like, it's fairly impressive. Alright, this is a great move. X, X, B, A, X. There we go. What do you think of that, bub? I love saying the word bub now. It's so fun. Let me get a question up, actually, while I'm doing this, because I'm kind of in a bit of a rhythm now with all this. Let's see here now what we got. Bear with me, everyone. This is from the Let's Fight a Boss Discord. I asked people for kind of suggestions for talking points. Okay, favorite popcorn movies or TV series? Yeah, I watch a lot of movies, and I think I don't really watch a lot of movies in the cinema or kind of in the evening, you know, with all the with all the lights turned off and the curtains closed, you know, giving it my full attention. I watch a lot of stuff casually. That's kind of how I kind of consume a lot of my media. Oh, the audience is gonna fall asleep. That's okay. I think I might focus on doing some health stuff as well, actually. Alright, let's just get this going. Definitely too much? Okay, that did something. Let's see here. I'll do... Oh, and I have to be careful there of those poison mushrooms. Yeah, like, I think I say this on the podcast sometimes. I've lots of, like, folding laundry shows. Ooh. You know, just kind of stuff you put on while you're doing chores. Sometimes I'm making stuff, or I'm doing bits and pieces in the kitchen, and... Like, normally I'll have an audiobook playing, or I might just have my phone out and I'll have something on Netflix, or I might have something on YouTube. But, like, I guess I'm not necessarily giving it my full attention. But at the same time, it's casual watching, and there's a bit of enjoyment to that. I do love popcorn movies. I guess, like, in terms of popcorn movies. Okay, please don't fuck up, please don't fuck up. Oh, phew. Dodge that. You really, really don't want to mess that up. I wonder, can I just shotgun this? He's only got 4 left. Let's see, let's see. Let's see if I can fuck him up. Yeah, like, I really like summer blockbusters. I think there's a lot of fun and wonderment to them. Oh, nice. That wasn't too hard at all. I'm going to go up a level. Excellent, excellent. Do the badge points again. Alright, they're out of here. Everyone on the train's gonna be okay. There's my little penguin detective, who is... Their species is known as the bumpties. Because they're because when you bump into them, you bounce off them. Because they're all, like, soft and rubbery. Alright, they're all giving everyone their thanks. That's cute. I like the Marvel movies. I've seen most of them. I've seen about half of them in the cinema, and then the other half, I just watch them at home. They always like I either download them or they're on Netflix, whatever. Some of them are kind of like, oh my god, I can't believe I paid to see that movie, and then other ones I'm like, that was a pleasant surprise. Like, I remember I had no interest in watching something like Doctor Strange, and then I downloaded it and just watched it on a train journey one time, and I was like, this is neat. This is some cool visuals. Like, there was, like, considering I had like zero interest in it, it kind of caught me off guard, and I thought it was nice. Like, you know, I try to keep an open mind with movies and stuff like that. I think with TV shows it's a bit different. You have to kind of invest a lot of time with a TV show, and you've got your 3-episode rule, and it can suck when you watch a TV show and it just doesn't grab you, and people are like, oh, I love that show, and you're like, okay, well look, I'll stick with it for a bit longer. But you just realize, like, it's just not for you. You're not the audience that the TV show is kind of catering to, or is even trying to convince you to kind of join along for the fun. Like, I know that show American Horror Story. I watched the first full season of that, and then I've watched subsequent like first episodes of the other seasons because it's an anthology series. Doesn't really matter too much, you know, which season you start with. But I've just never been a fan of that show. It just never clicked with me. Okay, so we're in the rich part of this land, and it's a nice enough land. Like, you know, it's got some cute designs. The one thing I don't like about this area, actually, there he is, Mr. Goldbaum. What's his name again? Oh. I'll be coming back to that guy later on in the game. I'm gonna switch to Biscuit. Yeah, like, you know how shows just have their audience, but sometimes you're just not the audience, and just there's nothing in it that kind of clicks with you. Yeah, the one thing I don't like about this town is how diagonal it is. It can be a bit of a hassle to kind of get to where you need to go. You do not want to stay in that hotel. I think it's like a complete rip-off. There are those 3 Toad Sisters again, the traveling Toad Sisters. They don't really tell you much. They're just some nice kind of recurring characters in the game. To be fair, there are a lot of recurring characters. I think it's great that a lot of, like, the penguins... It may not look like it, but I get pretty stressed out, like really bad, eh? But walking barefoot on the grass like this makes you feel much better, you betcha. Care to join me, guy? Why wasn't there a yes option? This guy's got it all figured out. Like, it's okay to appear relaxed, but you know, maybe you're not always relaxed. I get like that. It's normal. I wonder, can I... Perhaps Coops? Nope. How do I get this? No. There's definitely a secret to it. Let's see what we got here. Hmm. Hold on. Is this dude the Sanctum manager? Okay, spoiler, he is. I'm just pretending. No, like, I really like summer blockbusters. Whenever I kind of read ahead for kind of the schedule of kind of movies that are coming out. Like I always like to know what movies are out in 6 months' time. Just to kind of see, like, you know, what director is making what next, what big actors are going to be in what projects. I definitely prefer summer blockbusters to, I guess, kind of the Oscar movies that come out at the beginning of each year. That said, like, I'll still watch both. Like, oh god, not these guys again. Look at Dupless. Oh, such a perfect guy. Such a beautiful asshole. Hey, don't leave without me. Oh my god. Yeah, I love that they can just like teleport in the shadows and he has to like jump through a window that he probably broke earlier on. Just a second there, Luigi. I can't believe they stole the crystal star. Like, it was right there. Like, some of the other crystal stars are so hard to earn, but this one is just like, yeah, it's just some museum, you just gotta take the train, you know. It'll be fairly chill in terms of a train journey. There'll be like one eventful boss, but like it won't be that hard. Anyway, that was a fake. And the real crystal star is further inside the sanctum. But he's encouraging me as a detective to figure it out myself, which I will do. So this is one of the things I don't like about the movement in this game. I think the vertical movement, well, the Z-depth movement of kind of walking further and towards the camera takes way too long. Bit faster with Biscuit, but it's still a bit kind of monotonous. I appreciate that they have a little different colored tile down there to, you know, just to kind of let you know. So I don't want to go that way. I want to go this way. And there's a lot of zigzagging up around here. I'll take it nice and casual. So there's that one there. I think that's it. Okay. I definitely find with the Oscar movies, a lot of them are just like acting movies. They're not really... Well, I guess some of them are kind of special effects movies, but you know, a lot of them are just like Tom Hanks in a wig, Meryl Streep with a wig, you know, it's just that kind of shite. You know, they're an interesting watch, but they don't need to give, you know, I feel I don't need to give, oh my god, I feel like I don't have to give them my full attention. I think like the only piece of media you really have to give your full attention these days is video games, because it requires you to be present there at all times and press the buttons at the correct time and make sure you don't fall off the edge like I just did. I guess like mobile games and stuff like that, you can play casually, like, you know, whatever you can play on a bus. So I just find that the more media you consume, the more you kind of want to be able to play it on, you know, take in the media on easy mode. Like, I'm so glad stuff exists, because we get to watch and participate and appreciate all of it. I think it's great. Oh my god, he's just like stuck up there. Oh no, there we go. Good boy. Ooh, this is cool. So this is the actual sanctum. Oh, these boos are great. Let's see, I'll fight one of them. I don't think they're too hard. No, I'll do the multi-bounce. Oh dear. This could work to my advantage too. Let's see, I'll do the gulp. Oh my god. Oh, what? I might actually try and fight a lot of these boos just because, well, let's just see how much they give you first. I did not think that one through. Let's see now. I'll do the ground pound. Oh, what? Like, I know everyone's always like, oh, the Oscars are bullshit and so on and so forth. And like, they are. I agree. It's still kind of fun to watch, and it's nice when something like Moonlight, which is an excellent film, wins the Oscar. I'd be so bummed if it actually would have been La La Land, because like, that film doesn't do anything new at all. Like, it's just kind of lukewarm comfort food. It's not even good comfort food. I don't know. I just didn't get anything out of it. Okay, these guys have a good yield in terms of star points. Yeah, my apologies everyone. I think for the next 10-15 minutes I'm just going to be fighting ghosts. And if that's the case, I'll just get some more talking points up. Someone asks, what are my favorite crisps? So, crisps, or potato chips as they're called over in the States, but we call them crisps. I'm a big fan of snacks. This isn't gonna work, is it? I'm just gonna defend. I have to wait until his transparency is done. I think my favorite flavor is probably cheese and onion. It's like the really obvious flavor here. The main Irish brand of crisps is Tayto crisps. And they're okay, don't really like them that much. I find the flavor on them is a bit too strong. Okay, I'm going to switch party members to Viv. Let's see here. Ooh. Definitely tossing that dried shroom, we don't need that. Okay, Viv's ability is super handy here. Oh my god, I must equip that badge as well. I'll do that next. I'm indifferent to salt and vinegar flavor crisps. Smoky bacon's okay. I don't like cheese flavored stuff really. I like cheese flavored Doritos. Doritos are good. Doritos didn't come here until a couple years. I guess not a couple years ago, but like, I guess about 15 years ago, Doritos kind of were available in Ireland. Before that, you couldn't really get them. Like, you could get tortilla chips, but they were kind of like a fancier thing. Like, a supermarket might have them, but a convenience store wouldn't have them. I like Hunky Dories as well. They're the rippled crisps. They have awful ad campaigns, but I do like their crisps. Are nice. I don't know. It's just food. I'm just having some water. Gotta stay hydrated, everyone. Okay, getting into a groove. Oh my god. Just as I say I'm getting into a groove with it. Oh, for fuck's sake. No, 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 didn't mean to do that. I need that whack-a-bump. Alright. Let's see what we got here. Come on, fight me. I think it's real funny certain times of the year when they do like novelty flavor crisps. Like around Christmas, they always have like roast turkey flavor or like spiced beef flavor, and they all like just taste. They all smell like dog food. I was gonna say taste like dog food. I don't know what dog food tastes like, but they just have this really awful, intense, meaty smell to them, and oh, it's just too much. I do really like tortilla chips. Spicy tortilla chips are okay, but I do find that I'll have a couple of them and I'm done. I don't need any more. Like, I like spicy chips if I'm sharing them. I couldn't eat a whole bag. Just too much. I like spicy food, but I don't know if spicy food likes me back. Oh, I love barbecue flavor. I think barbecue flavor anything is super yummy. There's this one, so the company Hunky Dories that does the cheese and onion crisps, they have this one flavor of crisps and it's called buffalo flavor. And they're kind of gross, but they're kind of nice as well. Do you know what I mean? Like, you're like, oh my god, this is so disgusting, but you're still eating it. But it kind of tastes, I don't know, they're kind of bad. Like, I wouldn't buy them. But if someone was like, do you want one of these? I'd be like, yeah, sure. I'm so bad for snacking. Like, I get real greedy with sweets. Okay, I am going to equip one of the badges. So I got 3 badge points left. Let's see what we got here now. Boost Mario's jump and hammer attacks by 1. Oh, that's super handy. Well, what I'll do is, I'm not going to equip a badge yet. I'm going to go up another level, because I'm almost halfway there. And then what I'll do is upgrade my badge points and equip that. I remember one time I did that move and I got like 5 A's in a row. But it was real hard because I was getting like sketchy about the whole thing. There we go. Nice. I think the boos are here because you don't encounter that many enemies in this chapter, and so I guess the game designer wants to make sure that you are going up the appropriate levels and that, you know, you're skilling up. And so they just stick a bunch of boos in this room at the very end. Like, at least they're not trying to, like, swamp you all at once. There's a bit of kind of pacing to them. But it is such a, like, a developer afterthought. But, hey, I appreciate it. Oh, no, fire jinx. There we go. Like, that's such a great move. Holy shit. It does eat up a lot of flower points, but, like, it's so good. No. Right, I'll take on this guy. And I think even if they turn invisible, they're still under the burn effect. Yeah, look, it still works. It's such a handy move. But it just means that you don't have to worry about it afterwards, especially if you get the first turn every time. Alright. Sorry. Let's just appeal to the crowd. Hey guys. What is going on? There we go. What other snacks do I like? See, like, I don't really drink that much. Don't really smoke or anything like that. Like, I guess my kind of craving definitely is sweets and snacks and stuff that isn't good for you. I love treats. I love sweets or candy, you know, like Haribo is one of my favorite brands. I love their sweets. I remember I wasn't super into chocolate, but now I am. I love chocolate. I'm definitely a chocolate fiend. American chocolate's kind of weird though, because it's like chocolate flavored candy. But then some American sweets that I do like are I like Whoppers, which are like Maltesers over here. I like Milk Duds, which are great. They're kind of like there's a brand here called Poppets that are very similar. Is that all of them, I think? Yeah, it is. Okay. Alright. Let's switch back to Biscuit. And I have 78 star points, so I should be going up a level soon. And let's just sort this one out first. I'm not going to get the Crystal Star just yet. Because I think once you do, it kind of boots you out of this room, or at least I think it does. I just want to make sure, you know, I leave that to last. Just want to see if there's any secrets along here. I think there should be. Is there anything down here? No. Okay. Then here we go. Ow. Guess he just bumped off the edge of it there. Sure. Alright, there we go. I always mess that up. Alright. Yeah, no, I'm real bad for sweets. I don't drink coffee or anything. I know, like, some people's kind of, like, craving thing is coffee. Oh, that's one of the other badges. I think it changes you to Luigi's colors. Yes, the L emblem. So, hang on. I'll equip that for a little bit. There we go. So it still says M on the hat, but yeah, I'm now Luigi's colors, which is fun. And I think there's another one you can get. Do I have that other one? No, but I do think you can get it somewhere. But it's Wario's colors. Oh yeah. Got the Crystal Star. Ooh, Showstopper. That's a really, really good special move. Nice. Mario found the 6th Crystal Star hidden craftily in the Poshley Heights Sanctum. Now only 1 Crystal Star remains. But a hero still does not know where Princess Peach is being held. Where could the last Crystal Star be, and where is Peach being held? I bet I'll save. Like, imagine if this game was, like, ported to the Switch. That'd be so cool. It's so weird that, like, GameCube games never got Virtual Consoles, although Nintendo doesn't do the Virtual Console anymore, but, like, literally the only way to play this game is via, you know, piracy methods or to, like, hook up a GameCube or a Wii, which is, like, what I'm doing. I'm sure, what you call it, the Dolphin emulator, is that the main one? I'm sure you can play Paper Mario that way, and you can reload all the textures in so they're more high res. Because, yeah, I definitely think, like, the one downside to playing this on a HDMI TV or monitor, or just to have it out of HD, is just all the jaggy edges. Like, the sound design and all that still is 100% so charming. Like, I love playing N64 games in HD, or like on a HD machine. Like, I think the Virtual Console ports on the Wii U are great. I like that now that I'm dressed like Luigi, but he's still like, yeah, hey Luigi, can I go out this way? No, you can't. Guess I'm all donezo. See, that's what I mean, like, it just takes ages. And usually, like, this game is so horizontal most of the time, it's weird to see it, like, suddenly become vertical. I remember that was a big gripe of mine with Super Paper Mario, because you can rotate the screen 90 degrees, so you could see what's ahead of you, kind of along the level plane. But sometimes you have to play the game like that, with the camera switched that way, and it's just... it's really, really, really hard to get Mario to jump safely onto platforms. These guys are so lame. Nearly every Crystal Star. But yeah, but these guys have the last one. Wherever they are. I think I better tell you something. What is it, fool? What? Are you sure? Speak. No joke, dude. I mean, affirmative, sir, dude. Dude. Alright, so I think he's told them about Tech. And how Tech is helping Princess Peach out. Oh. Let's do this. Peach, you gotta be real careful, okay? Like, the only things are gonna go well. Hello, Tech. What do you want today? Let's reach a conclusion. Oh my goodness. A conclusion? I've struggled with whether to obey orders or to speak to you. And I cannot confirm what I should believe. I think you just gotta believe in your little robot heart, buddy. Yeah, that's a good idea. Get the fuck out of here. I'm so sorry for swearing, everyone. That is so rude. I've never sworn in my life. Ever. Ah, it's fine. People who play Nintendo games swear all the time. I know I did. Now, if there was swearing in my Nintendo game, I'd be shocked. I'd be appalled. But you're meant to fill in the swears yourself. Like, imagine if Mario was like, "Come on, Luigi, let's get in the fucking car!" Like, that would be so rude. That shot holds on for a bit longer. Oh dear. Yeah, where are you? I will not hide anything anymore. No, I'll tell you everything. The moon. The moon? Yeah, we're up in the sky on the moon. Heck, you're gonna get in trouble. Yeah. Tech doesn't give a fuck now. That's a good idea. Uh-oh. Oh my god. But Peach just meant to escape. In my most paranoid moments, I never thought my own computer would betray me. Guys, imagine that technology betraying humanity. That would be terrible. That would never actually happen. No, don't hurt Tech. Like, he's weird and creepy, but like, he's not a bad guy. He's just a loser computer. I am normal. There is no malfunction. Aww. Pipe down, Tech. Oh man, I gotta kill switch him. Oh, nice one. Sent the nail. Oh my god. So, it says it real quick there, but he says, "I love you," to Princess Peach. That's so sad. Oh dear. You inhuman beast. Yeah, these guys are great bad guys. It's so strange that they were never brought back. Like, I know, in the most recent one, the most recent Mario game, Mario Odyssey, there's those weird rabbits that are like wedding organizers, but they're from the moon, because that's to do with Japanese folklore, I think. They were okay. Like, it's nice to see someone besides Bowser, but then, like, Bowser's in it anyway. Like, they do some good stuff with Bowser in that game, but it's still like, can you just either put Bowser secondary to everything like they do with this game, or just, you know, take a break for Bowser altogether? Like, this stuff with Bowser is great because, like, you're really, really looking forward to any time Bowser's in the game because it's so funny and pathetic. Oh, he's so sad. Your massiveness. Oh. Oh yeah, so see that treasure chest in the background there? I'm gonna try and unlock that soon. Ah yeah, so I gotta go underground. Direct me there, I'll blast us through. I'm Bowser, baby. Like a weege. Oh no. Oh fuck. Oh shit. Why you do this to me? Alright, so here's the underground level. Oh man, that music is so fucking good. Whoop. Yeah, I guess he is weak to fire. Or to lava. That's so good. Actually, does this do any damage to you? Oh, aw, it just shrinks him down. I'm sorry, I just think I don't know. I'm not good at this. If you guys want to know a secret? Not actually very good at video games. I like playing them, but you know, not actually good at them. Ow. Wait, can I? Yeah, I can. God, it's been a while since I've done this. Can you do anything else? Actually, I think you can eat the hit here. And then I can come back here. Oh my god. I don't really mind doing this. I like playing them. Okay, so it keeps counting up there. It said World Tree 1 originally, but now it's World Tree 4. That's interesting. Huh. There we go. I love that. Oh no, you don't. Look how small he is. Oh, he's so cute when he's just a little guy. Where are they? You couldn't be more super. I love how sometimes, please. I like how sometimes the text kind of has like a little wiggle to it. As if like it's supposed to be like dragged out and exaggerate just that one word or phrase. No way. There's another one. Ah, but this is what's his name, Rock Hawk's joint. I'd say that's another fake. Freeze chumps. Who's there? I think we already know each other, don't we? Like, didn't they already go to Glitzville? Like, are they in Glitzville again? This is definitely a bit of kind of like, where are they and how did they get here back and forth? Like, there's a bit of silly kind of zigzagging. Well, like, you know, there's like the good kind of zigzagging and the bad kind of zigzagging. This is definitely a bad example. There's an even worse example coming up, actually, for the next chapter. There's a bit of a drag at the beginning of the chapter, but then afterwards it gets real good again, so it's okay. Oh, man. Nice. There was a lot going on there. So he slid in, hit her, and then Bowser just, like, flattened him. I love that face. That's so funny. He's such a goober. It's split in two. Oh no, 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 oh no. Hold the phone. It's a flim-flam, a fake. I love the word flim-flam. So funny. I love whenever we're recording something as a group and I'm like, I'm so sorry for using this kind of language, and I have to say like a word like flim-flam or codswallop or like refer to myself as a silly goose, and it's like, I know I'm sorry for using the G word like that. But I just like doing that stuff, just, you know, nonsense words like that. Whenever I say that stuff, John and Eve are like, no, no, Brian, be careful now what you say, but it's always like some stupid like, rhyming word like that. Oh my god, he called him a chicken nugget. That's so good. Oh, I'd love a chicken nugget right now. Now, to be fair, I did have chicken nuggets yesterday, and I might have chicken nuggets tomorrow. But today I don't get to eat any chicken nuggets, and I love chicken nuggets. I just think they're so fun. It's just a good piece of food to eat. Just gonna eat some chicken. Sorry, I'm just gonna close my blinds, because it is getting dark. That's some immersion breaking stuff right there, everyone. And I'm just readjusting myself in my chair, so you might hear chair noises. That's right, everyone. I am not a disembodied voice, but I do have a physical form. Despite, you know, the fact that... What? Didn't that happen earlier in the year where I messed up something and so I was declared legally dead? And it was my last episode, but then the loophole that came back was that I was a ghost now. So I guess I'm canonically a ghost. It really, really bothers me that Mario is dressed like Luigi, but it's... Oh, there we go. That's Peach's email. Mario, I now know where I'm being held. I'm on the moon, yes. The moon that floats out in space. And I've learned something even more horrifying. In order to resurrect a monster spirit, they need my... Her email's just cut off. Something definitely happened to her, guys. We gotta... Oh, hey, Weege. It's the real one. Okay, I'm not gonna listen to your story. It was in the Rapturous Runes. You got another compass piece. Yeah, I don't want to hear your story, buddy. I'm Screamy. I wonder what future is plotted for us by he who holds the compass. For I must deliver something. Okay, buddy. What a strange fellow. Alright, let's go back and talk to Professor Frankly. Before I do that, I just want to check this little secret out here. Whoops. So, I think if I crank up Mario here, let go, there we go. Nice. Hi, it's me again, Toadette. Nice to see you again. Way to find the Ultra Hammer. Alright, so this is another kind of wind up and attack ability. Alright, let's get nice and twisty. Alright. No, I got it. Alright, master the Ultra Hammer. Oh yeah, so the hard concrete blocks. I've seen a few of them. Oh, look at her sad face. This is kind of sad. This is the last time I'll get to see you, Mario. You know what, Toadette? I wish it was the last time I got to see you. But unfortunately, you do come back in, stupid Mario Kart games. I love Mario Kart. I can't say that about Mario Kart. I just don't like Toadette. I think she's in the Captain Toad games as well. Aw, I just like how she runs off. It's so cute. The way to, like, kind of push a character so she sort of overstays her welcome later on in your franchises, guys. Like, we should be savoring every Toadette appearance, going, where is she? Why isn't she back? Oh, she can I upgrade anyone in here, I wonder? I don't know. Just not a fan of Toadette. Ooh. Alright. Let's power up Bobbery. Yes. And then I'll power up. Not Goombella, unfortunately. Sorry, Goombella. Oh, I love all those cute little effects. Yes. Alright, let's power up Biscuit. go. Okay, and... Oh, wait. Yeah, Professor Frankly's there, but I need to go down to the Thousand Year Door, I think? Yeah, no, I do. Actually, before I go all the way down to the Thousand Year Door, I'm just going to go over here first. Please don't fight me, anyone. Anyone's going to fight me here? I should have the ability to do this now. Let's see here now. So if I crank up Mario, there we go. Okay, so you know the way I got that hammer there? The game, I don't think the game tells you where that hammer is. I don't know if there's a character that kind of like hints at using your wind-up jump ability. Ooh. To use that wind-up jump ability to get the hammer power up. No, sorry, I want to switch to... there we go. Like, I know where it is now just because it's burned into my memory, but I remember the first time I played this, I couldn't find where to go next, and you need that hammer upgrade that I just got to advance the story, because I need to break a certain concrete-colored block to get to a new area. But I remember as a teen... Ooh, yeah, actually, I just want to have a look here. I remember as a teen not knowing where to go next, and I was doing a lot of trial and error myself. There we go. I was doing a lot of trial and error myself, and I wasn't getting anywhere. There we go. So I just went online and I used a walkthrough, but that wasn't really like something you could do that easily in the 2000s. Like, obviously there was the internet, but you didn't really have... Yeah, so I've definitely been around this side. Anyway, I've got 2 new shortcuts set up there, which I will absolutely be using soon. Not just yet, but I will definitely be using them. Gotta go down here, I think? But yeah, that's kind of one of those video game moments where, like, you don't actually know where to go because it's not, like, organically laid out to you where to go next. And you just need to consult a guide. I think it's very hard to kind of design a game and make sure every single clue, every single breadcrumb trail that they have is... Sorry, just having a drink. Is, like, told in a way that you're not being spoon-fed the information, but at the same time, you're able to decipher it yourself. I think that's a very difficult thing to do. I think sometimes they'll just make the game harder on purpose by just, like, omitting one step out of, you know, they might take step 4 out of a 6-step method. But yeah, there's the moon, and there's a secret base on the moon, up there in the up in the top left corner. The location of a crystal star was recorded on your magical map. Right on. No way. What's wrong with that map? The last crystal star. That ain't right. No, it is. It's on the moon. Because the X-Nauts have it. It was on their... It was in their base, wasn't it? They said that at the beginning of the game, that they had one. The moon. I think that's so great that, like, the last one is on the moon. So that's where Princess Peach is as well. Looking into this may take a while. So come back in a bit, alright? Can I talk to him yet? Yeah, so Yeah, he tells you to come back in a bit, and so I think it's this bit that where you have to find the hammer upgrade, but because I've done that... Oh, it's still too soon. Okay. Let me see, is there anything else I can do? I've done all of this stuff, I think. Maybe I don't want to open it. Ooh. I've gone up here before, haven't I? I'm sure I have. Alright, let's look for a few little extra bits and pieces. So I can do boat mode here, and then I can jump out of boat mode. Anything else actually along here? No, just dead ends. Okay. Yeah, so just this treasure chest here. What we got? During battle, use 2 items in 1 turn. That's super handy. I don't think I'd ever use it, but that is handy. Alright. Let's just get another quest pin up, actually. Okay. So, at the time recording this, it's late November. And I've been doing this podcast, or this Let's Play on and off now for about 2 months. I just kind of do it in my free time. When I'm in the mood, I'll kind of knock out a couple hours or 2 of it. Oh, this is probably a dud email. But I guess it's Thanksgiving over in America. I know we have a lot of American listeners. So I hope you guys are all enjoying Thanksgiving. Oh, that's the real Zip Toads. Thanks, man. Sorry you got catfished. Or, whoa. Not catfished, but someone posed as you. You were the victim of identity theft. That's what I was trying to say. Now, actually, I want to check for one character down here. Yeah, I hope all you Americans are enjoying Thanksgiving. I think when this episode drops... Oh yeah, Mr. Rat, Lumpy. I gave him some money and... yeah, he stuck for oil. Yeah, well... I did it. I totally struck oil. Oh, nice one, man. Yeah, because I did fund this operation, didn't I? 300 coins. Sweet. Yeah, because I gave him like 100, 150. Nice one. That's great. Good going, buddy. Did I do this one already? Let's just see if I did or not. So this Captain Cortez, you can bring it back to Keel Hall Key. But you know the way I activated those 2 pipes down the sewers? One of those teleports you to... or warps you to Keel Hall Key, which is super handy as well. So I'm going to open up this treasure chest first. Okay. Here. There we go. This is definitely where someone lives. I hope they have a nice simple life. Maybe it's full of hardships, but maybe there's some enjoyable parts to it too. But hopefully it's not a complicated life. Yeah, it seems like Thanksgiving is definitely the big holiday in America compared to Christmas. Because I guess with Thanksgiving it's an entirely national thing. Because I guess with Christmas it's a Christian holiday. Like I know there's Hanukkah and Kwanzaa are 2 big holidays that happen in December as well. So Americans of those cultures and religions would be celebrating them. But I guess kind of here in Ireland the big one is Christmas, just because we're a predominantly Christian country. But that's kind of like the big week. Oh, nice. the big week in kind of in which can I do this bit actually? No, I can't. Can I get to that? Okay, so I stand here and I do it. Okay. Like, I guess it's the case in America that Thanksgiving week you have the whole week off and it's a big thing, and the actual holiday itself is on Thursdays. It's always the last Thursday of November, isn't it? That's the rule. And then the day after the Friday is Black Friday, which is where all the sales are. And that's a thing over here as well. Like, I did some Black Friday sales shopping the other day. Oh, sorry. To get back here, I have to get all the way out and then warp back in. But that blue pipe, I'm going to try and go into that blue pipe. But I do a lot of my sales shopping online. I was in town for a tiny bit of it, but like, there isn't that much. Like, I don't know. I try to avoid going into town if possible. It's safer on the internet, even though the internet is also equally unsafe. So, I probably shouldn't be going here yet, but I'm gonna. Boy, this is darn cold. Where's this place anyway? I don't know, man. So I think Professor Frankly tells you to go here, but I'm going to ignore what Professor Frankly says right now and just go for it. Oh my god, these guys are back, these Nimbus dudes. Oh dear. They're not too bad. Yeah, like, I don't really know that much about Thanksgiving. I just know from, like, TV shows and stuff. And I remember whenever it was Thanksgiving, they would have, like, you know, a bit on the news here about, oh, it's Thanksgiving over in America. And then the next day they would show, like, footage of Black Friday and, like, all the people crawling over each other at, like, Target and Walmart just for, like, some TVs and vacuum cleaners and stuff, and we'd always be like, what? Like, people love a good sale, but I guess the idea is that, like, because it's coming up to Christmas anyway, people are doing their Christmas shopping, and, you know, ooh, I see something there. Hang on. You guys see that there, that box? How do I get it? There we go. Alright, but I also activated... Okay, that's grand. Okay, let's do the fiery jinx move. Oh, nice. That is a shit ton. Like, yeah, like Christmas dinner over here is kind of the same thing, you know. Usually a turkey is served and, you know, everyone sits down for a couple hours. There's no, like, football game or anything on. Because, like, that's a thing, isn't there? Is that one? No, like, yeah, usually there's some sort of event on TV, isn't there? Or there's, like, movies on or something. Like, here, I guess there's lots of movies on. Like, I'm sure this year they'll have, like, the first Frozen on TV, and they might have maybe Toy Story 4, although that might be a bit too early still. But they'll definitely have all the other Toy Stories. They always have the Harry Potter movies on TV, like, that is guaranteed. And, like, you know, you just watch a bit of it and then you just go on your phone or whatever. It doesn't really matter. It's just Christmas. You just lose track of time. Like, it is cool to just kind of switch off for a week and not worry about anything. Oh, man. These guys are a pain. At least with Vivian, they're not. Whoa. Alright, perfect. They can just burn away. I still think it's so weird that Piranha Plant is in Smash. And, didn't they say that she's a girl, Piranha Plant, as well? That's cute. That's cool. I've never really seen Piranha Plants as female. I guess I always saw them as male, but, like, there's nothing like, you know, telegraphing whether they're male or female or you know, like, they're just piranha plants. They're just plants. Like, isn't that the whole thing with plants? But yeah, piranha plant was, they were the first DLC character for Smash Ultimate, but they weren't part of the, oh yeah, here we go. They weren't part of the first season expansion of DLC characters, which I'm super glad they're doing a season 2 of. As of now, it's what? Piranha Plant was one, but not really. But I guess it was Joker from Persona 5. Now, what am I going here with? No, not that one. But the Power Plus. Boosts Mario's jump and hammer attacks by 1. That's super handy. Awesome. Okay. Yeah, it was Joker, then it was the hero from Dragon Quest, Banjo-Kazooie, which is my favourite. Oh, I think it was one of the clouds. And then Terry Bogard from the SNK games. He's fantastic as well, actually. I was showing Terry to John, because John doesn't have the season pass. But I said, oh, try out Terry. And he was like, okay. He was like, man, he plays good. He's really similar to Little Mac, I find. He doesn't have the best recovery, but he, you know, can play real aggressively as him if you want to. And he's quick and nimble. And his stage is great, and the music tracks are awesome. There's what, like 50 different tracks? Like, so good. Yeah, like, I think Banjo-Kazooie is my #1 favorite. Just because, like, I was so doubtful that would ever happen, and John was like, no, it's gonna happen, like, because of their whole relationship they have with Microsoft now, between Nintendo and Microsoft, and I was like, no, it's not gonna happen, because, like, I didn't want to get my hopes up at all. Like, obviously, you know, in retrospect, it's completely there, like you could read the tea leaves in terms of kind of how that partnership was going to evolve. Yeah, I think the way they handled Banjo-Kazooie and Smash was done so well. The hero's cool. I don't like playing as Joker at all. And like, I love Persona 5 so much. I think it's a fantastic game. I don't know if I could ever play it again. Like, I know there's that like ultimate version of it coming out. Maybe someday I will. Like, maybe it'll get ported to the PlayStation 5 and I'll play that version of it. Seems like something they do. Alright, let's multi-bounce these guys. Oh man, that's so satisfying. I'm making great progress. This is great. What was that badge I got there, actually? I find sometimes I press the button too quickly. I know that was always a big problem. Did I say this? Okay. I think I said that before on a previous session. With the From Software games, I would pick up an item, and I'd press, like, you know, the button. Yes, this is where all the bob-ombs live. They live in a snowy climate. I guess they live in a snowy climate just to make sure that they don't explode. I think if they lived in a desert or something, the heat might mess with them. Alright, so that door is locked. Nothing else here. So I'm going to switch to Biscuit. So we get around a bit quicker. Yeah, see? There's always star pieces. I haven't used any of them. Maybe I will soon. That should be something I should do. Ooh, I'm going to save. Yeah, but you know how sometimes you'll pick up an item in a game, and then the button, like the jump button, is the same thing to advance the text, and so you never get to read the description. Now, this guy looks like the guy to talk to. Duh. I guess he's supposed to be Russian. Okay, sure, man. don't know if there's anything else I can do here. That's the shop, that's the hotel. In coupon here. I'll just toss it. Or will I? Do I have anything else I can toss? I'll toss this. I don't know, I never use these items. I guess I probably should use one of them. Yeah. Yeah, no, I guess they're meant to be Russian. They're saying da and niet, which is yes and no, I think. Friends of the Russian guy. I must... Yeah, no, yeah, it is. I think Eastern European languages are real fun ones to listen to. Like, can I read the text here? No, there's nothing there. But that's a very obvious looking cannon. Right in the middle of town. But I think what I'm going to have to do is go back to Professor Frankly. But I did some good grinding there anyway, and it doesn't take that long to get back. Let's see here now. Ooh, I knew that was going to happen. Alright. Okay, Viv. Let's just take on these guys again. I wouldn't mind going up a level anyway. Okay. So this is the second Paper Mario game. The first one on the N64 is very good. It's aged nicely. This one's definitely my favorite, obviously. This is just like I think this is a lot of people's favorites. Like I've never met anyone who prefers one of the other Paper Mario games over this. Like this is definitely like at the top of most people's lists when you mention the Paper Mario games. But the first one is very good too. Yeah, I mentioned Super Paper Mario before. I remember that was originally meant to be a GameCube game because it uses the exact same game engine as this. I think one of the only differences is that it uses higher textures, but like it's more or less the same kind of code. I don't know, or like I don't know if code's the word, but yeah, I'll go with this. Super Paper Mario is okay. I never completed it because it just didn't grab my attention. Then the one after that is Sticker Star for the 3DS. And I started that one as well, but the same thing happened. I don't think I beat it. I think I watched someone do a Let's Play of it actually. Just to kind of see what later parts of the game look like, just because I was still curious about it, but I just wasn't like motivated to keep playing it. Some of my favorite things about Paper Mario, like the writing isn't as strong in that game, and it has the sticker mechanic which could have been good, but it's not. And then the most recent one is Color Splash, and that just looks unplayable, like in terms of enjoyment. It just seems to have a very, very bad gameplay loop that is inherently busted, which is unfortunate because like the game looks lovely. It looks like they really, really pushed the papercraft aspect to it. But I guess there's other games out there by Nintendo that kind of have that homecraft look to them. Like there's that Plasticine Kirby game, there's the Yoshi games as well. And then I guess there's games from other developers, like the Little Big Planet series from Media Molecule. What's the other one they make? Tearaway's lovely. I think it's one of my favorite games for the Vita. I think it was part of PS Plus a couple years ago because there's a PlayStation 4 port. Like I do really, really like kind of video games having an aesthetic where it looks like it's just homemade arts and crafts. I think that's such a great idea, such a great angle to go for, because it kind of creates a sense of nostalgia. Just because, you know, it reminds you of, you know, your early days of school when you didn't have to do that much homework and a lot of your curriculum was just making things for your parents to bring home. I think that's such a cute idea. But it seems like, in general, they've fallen off the Paper Mario series. I noticed the Mario and Luigi's RPG series, and that's kind of where they focus the the attention. But I know now as well that the company in Japan that makes those games, didn't they go into receivership, I think? But it seems like now their future is unknown. Ooh, I'm so glad I burnt this dude. That's fine. You can let it be his turn. He's gonna go in a second. Yeah, see? Thought you were so hot, buddy, but you weren't. Well, no, you were hot because you got burnt. But we had the last laugh. Oh yes, we did. Go on, fight me. Yeah, oh, I guess I'm all maxed out with my coins as well. The maximum we can get is 999. I'm going to use an item. There we go. Where was I? Yeah, my brother loves the Mario and Luigi games. I know what's the first one? Superstar Saga. He was a bit too young when that game came out, but I remember I bought him a copy of it afterwards, and he loved it. I like those games. I never super got into them, though. I don't know why. I think between myself and my brother, we have all of them. Because it goes Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga, then it goes... it's the one where you travel back in time with Baby Mario and Baby Luigi. Partners in Time, that's it. Then the one afterwards is Bowser's Inside Story, where it's kind of like they go inside Bowser. I think I'm just going to defend. I'm not touching that dude, because I'm just gonna get iced. He's gonna burn anyway from the fire in a sec. Oh no, he's not. Oh dear. Ah well. There we go. Yeah, take that, bozo. But I remember anyway, there was one of the more recent Mario & Luigi games, because I think they did re-release Bowser's Inside Story as a 3DS game, which, like, sure, don't know why you're doing that. Ultimately, maybe they did it because the studio needs to kind of keeps the lights on, and they had to make something, and maybe they weren't getting commissioned to make a new game, so they just remade one of their old games on a slightly newer system, even though like the 3DS is kind of done. So it's so weird that there's still 3DS games coming out in 2019. I'm not sure how to feel about that. But there was one called Paper Jam, wasn't there? And it was like the Mario and Luigi from the Mario and Luigi games. Yeah, because there was that one where like you're inside Luigi's dreams, and it had like a touch interface, or the touch screen was like you had to like make sure Luigi was okay and like rub his face. Okay. How am I gonna get to the moon? Yeah, I am familiar with the fire outpost. I've seen the cannon. Alright, well, I've got the Ultra Hammer. Anyway, we're way ahead of you, buddy. I think this chapter definitely has a bit of, It's got some missteps at the beginning. I think another way I could have activated Professor Frankly's dialogue was maybe spend a night at the inn and make it a new day, but I don't mind retracing my steps back to the outpost. It's quick enough to get to, and I don't mind going up another level anyway. Just because I think my health is, what, at 35 hit points? Oh dear. Alright, let's try that again. I don't mind going up another level or two. I just think it'd be handy enough, because I think I'm like level 18, level 19. And I'd like to be between, you know, level 23 and level 25 by the end of the game. Oh my god. This is harder than it looks. I think what I'm doing is I'm overthinking it. I gotta chill. Alright, let's try again. There we go.